Son of God, I am so grateful that I have you in the perfect example of what it looks like to be devoted fully to the Father. When it feels impossible to give you everything, I am reminded that walking with you is an epic journey, not a short stroll. Thank you that you are incredibly patient with me, even in my wandering and failures. Devotion does not require perfection, only a heart and life yielded to your love. In keeping with that, I will not live under the weight of shame that declares if it isn't perfect, it isn't worth anything. Thank you, God, that as I keep coming back to you, I am reminded that your grace and mercy are what keep me connected to your loving heart. That is the only way I can remain in you, pouring out my love and walking in your ways. Here I am again, Lord, committed to you, because, O faithful one, you are committed to me. What has been holding you back from fully being devoted to the Lord? For me, I would say my consistency.
I'm here.
If I could just keep it holy yet hood. But yeah, my consistency. And so within my daily routine, I try to make sure that I acknowledge my faith to balance out my consistency. I love how the author states, I am reminded that walking with you is an epic journey, not a short stroll. It makes me think of not only my life and just looking back on my life and knowing that everything that I have been through, everything that I have seen, just everything, literally everything about me, God has never left my side. To this day, there has been people that have came and gone, but God is still here. He still remains. This is a journey. And the reason why I am more tapped into a spiritual side is because I feel as though in the spiritual aspect, it doesn't get political. You know, going to church is really great for some people. It's really great to experience it, I would say. However, this journey with God and finding God, feeling Him, knowing Him, that shit is personal. Okay? That shit is personal. There's no church, there's no pastor, not even me. There's nobody that is going to be able to fully connect you to God. So you have to be fully committed on your own so you can tap into the journey and stop experiencing these short strolls with God. That is the key. Just know that He's always going to be there. So fully commit yourself to getting to know Him, to getting to knowing what to ask of Him, so you can balance out your relationship with Him. He wants you to do that, actually. He wants to hear from you. I don't know who that's for, but God is telling me that He wants to hear from you. He's telling me He wants to hear from you right now. So if you have to stop this video Just stop it. Like, pause. God is saying he wants to hear from you because he wants to get you fully committed again back to him. He has so much in store for you. And he also wants me to let you know that he hasn't broke any of his promises. The promises are for you to keep. So if you are not seeing the fulfillment of the promises that you know of, because only you know, I feel as though when reading the Bible and you read the different stories in the Bible, at some point it becomes where you try to or start to connect the dots in your own life. And you actually can compare these stories that are in the Bible to, hey, the way you live, the way you treat others, the level of your faith. And so that's why I don't knock, the Bible. Even though I'm very spiritual, I have read the Bible. And I have studied some things in the Bible. And I really think they do have good stories in there that will help with life lessons as well. So I don't knock it. However, being fully committed, I truly believe, requires a high level of spirituality to be embedded into your life. In order to be fully committed, like my relationship with God is personal. My relationship with God is not attached to any other human form or any other physical entity. Like, it's just not. It's not. It's attached in other ways, but my personal commitment and my personal relationship with God, I take that personal. I take it personal, and you should too. You should too. Give that to yourself. I mean, look how big God's heart is. Look how much love and, oh my God. Oh my God, God is everywhere. Look at me saying, oh my God. I mean, so the massive amount of love, the massive amount of awareness, once you do truly become aware, you will know that God is all around you. God is within you. God is, I'm telling you, you're going to realize, I'm not going to go to, I was about to go deep. I'm going to leave it there. But you will realize God is everywhere, literally. You're breathing right now. You don't know if this is going to be your last breath, right? You don't know. I don't know. So that's one thing that helps keep me calm. And also helps me be proud of my commitment that I do have to him. I'm grateful. It helps me acknowledge my gratitude when I am fully committed. There are so many reasons why you should be fully committed. You know what I should have did? I should actually, maybe I will come back on a separate video talking about commitment. And I would say that I can actually speak on this. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm not going to speak on nothing that I have either not have been through, experienced, or don't know. So with that being said, everyone that I have came across in my life, I feel like I have been loyal to. If I did ever do something, it's because they crossed me first. I ain't gonna lie. You had to cross me first. But genuinely, just who I am and who I have always been, I've always been like loyal. So I am going to come back on a separate video where I am going to list the top, I'm going to say 5, because what I'll do is I will most likely elaborate on my top 5 ways to become fully committed. How about that? Top 5 ways to become fully committed. And yeah, we will finish this up because, man, I am feeling so much right now on what I could actually say regarding this. But I want to again stick to our passage about being fully committed to God and devoting yourselves completely to the Lord of God, to the Lord of our God, like fully committed. Look, I don't even want to change the subject because it's actually easy, but we make it hard. It's actually easy and we have our easy moments, but there are difficult times in our lives where we forget that, wait a minute, we're supposed to be fully committed to the promises that are set out for you, fully committed to your faith, fully committed to your integrity, fully committed into walking a straight path. I mean, honestly, that is really how you can become fully committed. Practice. Practice truly does make perfection. Practice makes perfection. It helps too, but it makes it. You can actually perfect something if you practice. I don't know. Sometimes they say there's no such thing as anything perfect. But if you continue to practice, you can perfect. I just want to also say again, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I really man, I honestly enjoyed the word today. And so I have to come back on a second video discussing how to become fully committed to God. Top 5 ways. And who knows, the 5 ways that I discussed, you might already be doing these things, and that's great. So how about we share that with other people? Because just imagine that if you're already doing this, I'm already doing this, there's other people out there that got to be doing these things, right? But we need more people. We need more people because truly, I believe that one day there could actually be world peace. But we need more people like us to do it. Like the people that ain't hating, the people that don't got jealousy in their heart, the people who don't just walk around angry, face screwed up, worried about the next, we don't even operate like that because we're so busy being fully committed to God that those things cannot go into our pot. It can't be an ingredient in our lives. Like, we just don't operate like that. And if you want to know more about ingredients, I did actually do an episode. So just go back on my other videos. Okay, until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for listening to Divine Rose Speaks.